Hello and welcome to my live. I'm Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda's Readings and Ocean Wing Psychics. So coming to you live on Tuesday the 25th of October at 6 p.m. So it's a different time for me. I'm just going to try to do that so you can see my paintings in the background. Yeah, so different time for me. I'm just obviously promoting my event that's coming up. So I'm very exciting. It's less than 2 weeks now. It's Ocean Wing Psychic and Spiritual Fair on Saturday the 5th of November at the Tramsheds. So that's in Forest Lodge in Sydney near Glebe. So come by, come and have a reading. We've got lots and lots to offer at the event. So that's basically from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So just to give you an idea of what we've got psychics and mediums. You'll meet two of them tonight. We've got people who read tarot, oracle, auras, jewelry, photo. We've also got someone who's doing wax art readings. So that's really quite unique. You know, I paint myself, but I don't paint with wax or anything like that. Basically got healers, Reiki therapists, massage therapists, astrologers, numerologists, people who do angel messages. Also got people selling books, jewelry, crystals, wands. We've got rhinestone t-shirts, candles, and we've got a few interesting ones. So we've got someone who does life coaching, someone who does Dianetics. So that's really optimizing parts of your brain and activating parts of your brain you hadn't thought of. It's got a practitioner who's a death jeweler. So he's talking about conscious dying and dying with dignity and grace. And we've also got someone who's an animal communicator. So it's paid entry to attend the event, so on the 5th of November. But it's $10 to enter. Have a look at this is my website, my Ocean Wings website. And I've also got an Ocean Wings Facebook page, and you'll be able to see the event on Facebook on that page. It's basically $10 entry at the door on the day. But if you look on the website, oceanwings.com.au, you can get a ticket for $5. So you can get half price entry if you pre-book. So do that and come by, say hello. All of the entries all of the tickets sold go into be drawn for door prizes. And I also have talks and presentations during the day. So I've got someone talking about conscious dying. I've got someone talking about animal communication. And I've also got platform readers who are going to be doing mediumship and psychic readings to the audience. So if you come in and just want to go shopping, certainly I encourage you to come and sit in the audience and listen to the talks, because you might be getting a reading anyway. So, and the way spirit works is if you're meant to get a reading, you'll get the reading. All right, so what I'm going to be doing now is bringing on the first guest. So I've got two guests tonight. So I'm going to be doing these lives Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 6 o'clock over the next 2 weeks, because the event is the following Saturday. So what we're going to do is introduce the first guest, who is a reader in our reading room. His name is Robert, so Rainbow Rob, and I'll get him to talk about himself and what exactly he does and what he can offer you if you'd like to book a reading with him. Basically, I have a psychic reading room, so I've only got 7 readers in that reading room. It's not, some events you go to and there's like 50. I don't want that. I've only got 7, and so that's Robert, who's going to be one of those 7. And the other guest tonight has his own stall, but I'll explain why he's unique and let him explain that too. But first of all, let's meet Rob.
Hello, Rhonda. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Rob. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. You too.
Beautiful.
It seems only a short time since I saw you last at MBS, which
that's
is really
right,
funny.
at the Sydney MBS.
It was so lovely to see you too.
Likewise, thank you.
You're welcome. The last time we did something like this with Ocean Wings, it was all on Zoom. So, which was very interesting and unique. I'd never done anything like that before, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm also looking forward to doing live readings where you see the person you're reading for, which is really lovely. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you. Yeah, so obviously I have my own business, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, but I started Ocean Wing Psychics with the intention of doing psychic fairs. And I had one event, and then COVID hit. So had the virtual reading room that you were talking about. So that you were obviously a part of that. I believe I had about 12 readers. So if you look back at previous lives, you'll be able to see my the guests that I hosted. I do, by the way, have a new YouTube channel called Ocean Wing Psychics. So feel free to subscribe to that. And basically my plan is to put some of those previous lives related to Ocean Wings events in the vet reading room, put those in YouTube. So thanks for reminding me to do that, Rob. But if you would like to, so we've got people watching. It looks like we've got Brianna, Malvina, Mark, Skylight, and Nicole. Hi, hello. So
hello, everybody.
Watching. Yeah. So if you could tell everyone who's watching now and anyone who watches later, we do have more people watching, by the way, but they're a bit shy. They haven't commented, so I can't tell you their names. So if you'd like to tell the people watching just about yourself, how you started doing this, and what you can offer in a psychic reading, Rob.
Well, I started this journey later on, or earlier on, I should say, in the 90s, and I started to go to a spiritualist church in Lithgow. Yes. It was fairly new to the area, and it sort of developed over time and all of that, and I really enjoyed it. And then the first ever medium or psychic medium I went to, Dad came through, and which was really interesting, because I'm thinking, that was new to me as well, actually going to talk to somebody who could communicate with my father who'd passed.
Yes.
And it was really interesting, because he said every time I'd walk up and I'd look, and then I'd think, probably not for me, and walk away. And when I eventually plucked up the courage to go and talk to the guy, he said every time he walked away, he said, your dad threw his hands up. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it started.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I've always been sensitive to energy and sensitive with that to other people. I'd meet somebody as a small child, and I'd either warm to them or didn't. And it was really interesting how that happened, because I met somebody once, and I don't know why, or I don't know, because I didn't have a name for this kind of thing when I was so young. I didn't like him. There was something about him I didn't like. And I never found out why. But
that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, we all have that inner voice.
Now, and that still happens now. I meet somebody and I know instantly whether they're worth getting to know or not.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just bear with me. I'll just get rid of that.
That's okay. That's better.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's what you're saying is, the trusting that intuition. So you had that from a young child, and then later in life you discovered you're a psychic medium.
I've always, one of the other things that I was also told as a child, I was really sensitive, which was really interesting for me. I never liked thunderstorms. I always got scared when thunder and lightning and everything. And my dad used to come and sit with me and tell me that it's okay. It's just, and he reassured me that it was okay, which I thought was really lovely, and that's one of my most vivid memories of Dad sort of reassuring me that, the thunder and lightning had a purpose, and the rain had a purpose, and it wouldn't hurt you or anything like that. But starting on this journey, I was sort of thrown in the deep end by spirit, as they do, sink or swim. So I think I've proved over the years I've swum really well.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, you've got, you've basically, and just joined by Erin and Jocelyn. Hello. Okay, so just had some questions already. Yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, obviously you're an intuitive child. You developed your psychic mediumship later in life.
Yes.
And that's okay. For me personally, I had it all my life, but I didn't sort of have that confidence, or didn't, and it was nice because it wasn't fearful, but it was just like I did kind of thought everyone was the same before I realized they're not. All right, so what I'll get you to do is, so I'm just doing a sort of a brief live tonight. So what I will get you to do, Rob, is answer some, do some readings if you're comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
I have just commented in the, if you can't see the aqua sign on the screen, if you would like your chance of having a reading, you do have to like and share the Facebook video or subscribe to the YouTube channel. So Rhonda's Readings and Ocean Wing Psychics. and then just let us know that you've done that before you ask your question. And so far, no one's done that. Okay, so we have got Malvina. All right, so Malvina Frogs has asked Rob, liked and shared any messages if drawn to you. Well, we are drawn to you because we both love frogs. So take it away, Rob.
Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'm getting first, Malvina, is doors closing and doors opening for you. Christmas is going to be really special for you this year, Malvina. I don't know why, but I'm just being inspired and asked by Spirit to tell you that Christmas will be really special for you this year. There's new energy and new things happening for you in 2023, which I think a lot of us can appreciate because of the last 2 to 3 years. It's been very difficult to do the things that you did normally, if you could call it normal. But as I said, in 2023, things will really change for you in a positive way. And you'll be drawn to explore your spiritual side a lot more next year. There'll be certain things that will happen in your life, or you'll see signs, and you won't be too sure where it's coming from or why. But as you open up more and more and trust, you'll know why.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for that. Thanks, Malvina, for your question. Okay,
thank you, Malvina. So I hope that helped.
I will be sharing the booking link shortly for how to book in with Robert or any of the other readers in the reading room. And with the other stall holders, you'll be contacting them directly to book a reading, or you'll come by and see them on the day. So I will give you Jocelyn as well, because she's loved and shared. So we love the fact that you've loved and shared.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So there we go. I mean, it's good to like, but it's beautiful to love. Okay,
absolutely,
so Jocelyn.
Yeah.
So Jocelyn asks you, Rob,
see.
May I get a reading, please? What do you see coming my way, please?
Is this for Jocelyn, yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. We'll see.
Are you using cards, Rob?
Yes, I am, yes.
Okay.
For this one, I am.
On a day, will you be using oracle cards at the reading?
Yeah, the ones that I'm using, and get the right cover, is these ones. If everyone can see them, the Doreen Virtues Healing with the Angel Oracle cards.
Okay.
I found when I use these for readings, they're really positive and the messages flow with these.
Okay, beautiful. All right.
Okay. Okay, I think I'll do a 3-1 with this because I don't feel like there's any more, but the 3 that came through is body care, music, and support.
Okay.
What you're being asked and what they're asking me to let you know, Jocelyn, is that you've got to take care of yourself a lot more. It's not that you're ignoring everybody else and what they may need. It's taking care of yourself and what you need, not what you want. Because if you don't care for yourself, you can't care for anyone else, or can't look after anyone else. Self-care is paramount. Would be really good for you at this point in time, especially leading up to Christmas. It's going to be busy, and you won't know whether you're coming or going. You'll find yourself being invited out to work parties or business parties, or with whatever you do for work, and you'll meet somebody at one of these at the party that'll become really important to you in 2023, whether it's a work opportunity or something to do with the work that you're doing now. I'm not sure, but it'll be positive. It'll be something good.
Okay.
The next card I pulled out for you, Jocelyn, was music. There's a lot of messages that come through from Spirit. They use music to get their messages through. It might be a particular song that a loved one on earth loved, and you'll be driving wherever you're going and listening to the radio, to music, and suddenly this song will come up and you'll recognize it, or you'll say, oh, I know that song, that, my loved one, used to sing to this song or loved this song, and there'll be a message in there for you from loved ones. My purpose in doing these readings and being a psychic medium is to let everybody know that not only that love survives, it thrives.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, thank you for that.
And the other one I got, Jocelyn, too, for you was support. To ask for help is not a bad thing. To ask for help will be a really positive thing for you to do, Jocelyn, whether it's through your work or through friends. Ask for help. Don't be afraid or ashamed in any way of asking for help, because you'll get the support. If you ask for the right support, you'll get the support that you need. I hope that helps. Thank you, Jocelyn.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty. So, thank you for that, Robert. It was just
You're welcome.
Just
Very
a couple
welcome.
of sort of readings just for people to see what you offer, and stay tuned to Facebook. The links for booking a reading with Rob will be up shortly. So there'll be links for 7 different people, and you'll meet the other ones during the next 2 weeks, basically. So we've got other people tomorrow night and Thursday night this week, and then next week as well, midweek. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing you there at the event. And you're obviously
Absolutely
in the reading room taking readings from 10 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. Look what I wrote. 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're not doing a reverse 3 hours. But that's basically where the event is. So that's at the Tramsheds in Forest Lodge. So that's near Glebe in Sydney. And when you go to the Tramsheds, it's a beautiful venue. There's supermarkets, there's restaurants and coffee shops and that sort of thing. And the community centre is actually upstairs, up the escalators or up the lift, just the mid-level. So it's the car park level, and it's also so you can go from the front entrance and go upstairs, or if you're coming from the back entrance, Melville Way, then you go down the escalators. But that's it. You'll see the community centre. Yeah. So thank you, Rob. Was there anything else you wanted to say about?
Yes, I did. I'd love to see everybody sort of book me for a reading. I'd love to meet everybody, because last time we did this, as I said to Rhonda, it was all on Zoom. So anyone that I had a reading with or booked me for a reading on the Zoom one, please book me again. I'd love to meet you face to face and help you connect to your loved ones in spirit.
Absolutely. You're quite popular with the virtual reading room, so I imagine you'll be popular again for this in-person reading room. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Rhonda,
beautiful.
I also have a message for you, but I'll share that with you when I give you a call later. I don't feel it's appropriate to share on this.
I'm going to be busy from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight, so you'll have to text me or something like that. I won't be able to take a call tonight.
No, that's all right. I'll wait. Let me know when you're free, and I'll either text you or give you a call.
All right. Thanks for that, Rob. Take care.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. Alrighty, so that was Rainbow Rob, who's, as I said, is one of the readers in the reading room. So it's an in-person reading room. So I'm super excited to be able to do events again, having finished COVID and that sort of thing. So it's it's quite good, basically. So that's basically Saturday the 5th of November from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m, not as I've listed 7 a.m. So that was Rob, who's one of our readers in the reading room, and I've invited the other readers in the reading room to do a live as well, and that will be coming over the next couple of weeks. The next guest I'd like to introduce has a stall. This is Torspell, who I'll bring Torspell on actually. So there we go. Let me introduce.
Hi, darling.
Hello, how are you?
Awesome.
Thank you. So Thank you so much for joining us. It was,
Perfect.
I know it was a bit last minute. Someone was unwell, so I really appreciate you coming on board at the last minute.
Yep, that's okay.
So, if for those of you who probably think, oh, Torspell looks familiar. Well, we worked together at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival recently in Sydney, and we've worked together at other ones as well. We'll also be working together at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in Melbourne on the 11th to the 13th of November. So that's that's how I roll.
I know.
Before then,
oh my God, they've just been amazing.
yeah, absolutely. So it's obviously quite busy with events, but in 2 weeks' time we've got the Ocean Wing Psychic and Spiritual Fair on Saturday, the 5th of November at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if you'd like to introduce yourself, tell us about yourself, how you started working in this field, and what you'll be offering on Saturday, the 5th.
Right. So my name is Torspell. I've had that name back since 2006. So I've been using that name, which is a bit of play of words of like you've got gospel, and I've taken God out and put Tor for God of lightning. So it's a bit of a quirky name. So that's how it's come about. I've been psychic all my life. I've always had the gift. My parents had the gift as well. I've got gypsy blood in me from my great grandparents. So it's stemming from that part of originality and where it comes from. I started reading for people in 1995 at the Birdwood Medieval Fair back in Adelaide in 1995. So that was my start into reading for people. So I've lived in 4 states. So this is my 4th one. I've lived in Adelaide, Victoria, Tasmania, and also here. So a lot of medieval fairs, a lot of markets, a lot of psychic fairs in Tasmania as well as here, and just really just sharing my gift. I do my work from home, but also have been doing readings for people overseas. I've done people interstate, from phone readings to one-on-ones. So yeah, it's just beautiful. I love helping people. So yes, like I've been doing it quite a while, and so what I'm offering at the Psychic Fair on the 5th of November is I'm selling my jewelry, which is under the name of Frika Jewels.
Yes.
Frika is an old Danish word for bringing nature into your house, and it's also a Swedish word for girl and daughter. So it's a beautiful jewelry, and this is what I make. So
yeah, beautiful. Please show us.
Oh,
right. Just a little bit of, that's better.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wow.
That's it. That's my original piece.
Wow.
And hang on, that's better.
So how long would it take you to make that, for example?
That one took me about half an hour, and this is another one I've made.
Yeah, wow.
Trying to struggle. That's better.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
I make rings.
Yeah, the rings are really beautiful, and
they're really interesting. Also make bangles, sun catchers. I've got Viking wear like drinking horn, Finnish camping cups.
Beautiful.
A beautiful Norse design box that's a friend of mine made in Adelaide. I've got charms. I've got all kinds of things, earrings, torques, which are like a old Celtic design for you wear around the neck. It's like a twisted wire neck cuff, which is really cool. And
so how do you spell that? Sorry, torques.
Torcs.
Torques. Okay.
It's a very old idea. They had them back in the Bronze Age, and as well as the Viking era, as well as the Celtic era, as used originally as a form of showing if you're a chieftain or if you were high up in rank in the tribe, and the bigger the torque, the bigger you were higher up in the tribe. So
wow, beautiful.
I've taken some of those ideas. The bangles, for instance, I just started making them, and really I looked up historically what they look like, and they look exactly the same as what I make. Actually, it's really amazing.
Wow. So did you channel from spirit what to make? Do you make your jewelry intuitively? So that's probably why,
Yes. And it's just beautiful. I've been doing this for 2 years now. So that original piece I just showed you before, that's not for sale, and also the other piece is not for sale. But I have got other ones which are semi-precious stone, which I mix beads with plastic, glass, and semi-precious stones. So it's a really unique pieces. Some of the earrings, I make like beaded necklaces, and one of them I've got at the moment, which is for sale, is model off a 3rd century Viking piece, which is actually really cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks, Amy.
That's beautiful. Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah,
Also,
I mean, I'm just,
sorry.
I'm intrigued by the jewelry that you make, because they're all unique and striking.
And also, I'll be doing tarot reading, rune card readings, Viking oracle readings, and also Reiki at the stall as well.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, that's amazing. So, and would that be Reiki sort of sitting up?
Sitting down.
Sitting up, sitting down. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, it's been a long day, Torspel. Yeah, so I'll be sitting down doing Reiki. Yeah.
I'll just do like shoulder or where I get drawn to. So Reiki is a form of energy work which uses hands-on healing, which is a universal energy that's sourced from the cosmos, basically, and channeled through me to the client who goes to where it's needed. And I'm a Reiki master, so I can actually teach Reiki as well.
Yeah.
So cool.
All right. Yeah, I've only done up to level 2. I'm not a Reiki master. I just kind of did it. It's one of those things. A lot of people, or not a lot of people, but there's people in our industry that have quite a lot of healing energy, and they either use that or they don't. But even if they don't, like when I read, I feel that I heal through my words. So that energy transmits whether you do it or not. But you're very yeah, I mean, you're very talented, Torspel. Like, you've got knowledge, shamanic knowledge, you've got cultural knowledge, and just on you touched on the Danish and Finnish meaning of fricka.
Danish and Swedish. Yeah.
Oh, Swedish. Apologies. How many languages do you speak? So, in terms of what else you can offer, you speak Auslan, you speak language.
I do. I'm fluent in Auslan, which is Australian Sign Language for the deaf. I actually can speak Dutch.
I'll say my name.
Yeah.
And sorry, Auslan, Dutch.
I know a little bit of German. I do speak 13 languages, but little bits and pieces. But I am fluent in Dutch, a little semi-fluent in German, but I am fluent in Auslan, which I learnt that back in 1986 in Adelaide. So I am actually hearing impaired, so I do have hearing aids, which that adds to the uniqueness of it. I'm a very unique person.
Yeah, it's very good to be unique in this industry. Yeah,
I do and stuff like that. I do all kinds of very different kind of things and stuff. But yeah, it's good.
So thank you to the people who've recently joined. We've got Michelle, Iris, Teresa, Amy, Nigel, Lenny, Jen. Jocelyn was watching. Emily. Beautiful. Thank you. So are you happy to do some readings?
Yeah, sure. I'll be doing it through channeling, though. I'm not going to have my cards with me.
That's okay. That's all right. That's completely fine. So for those of you who just joined us, if you'd like your chance of having a reading, you've got to basically like and share this Facebook post or subscribe to the YouTube channels Ocean Wing Psychics or Rhonda's Readings. And in case you haven't realised, Torspel is our second guest tonight. We had a previous guest, Rainbow Rob, who's in the psychic reading room. And Torspel has his own stand at the Ocean Wing Psychic and Spiritual Fair on Saturday, the 5th of November from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So what we'll do is we'll go to the comments. Now it's not letting me. Okay, my screen's playing up. We did actually have a comment from Jen. I don't know whether you can see the comments because mine's just gone blank.
Mine's gone blank too.
Spirit doesn't want you to read.
It's the gremlins. The gremlins are coming.
Absolutely. It's hilarious. Okay. So Jen has asked, will I need up getting a job where I'm doing my place? Oh, will I end up getting a job where I am doing my placement? Asked Jen.
Oh, will I get a job?
Will I get a job? Yes.
Yeah, well, at my place.
Will I? I think she meant, will I end up getting a job?
Oh, yes, that makes more sense.
Mm.
Yes, I do get yes. I get a big yes. I feel it's going to be something very, a lot of challenges with this, a lot of paperwork, a lot of words, a lot of things to do with like red tape, a lot of things that need to be ticked and crossed, and actually it is in your favor. I do feel a lot of positive energy around this, and I do feel there might be a few offers that you might be given in this placement, in this where you want to do this work. And also you're again, like I got like heard Rob say before, but also for you, I do feel there's a door shutting and a door opening. I feel this new part of your life with the job is actually going to take you interstate and maybe overseas eventually down the track. But just in the beginning of it, it's just a whole lot of learning and a whole lot of study relating to this. So, yeah, I do believe you will be getting that, Jen.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jen. And thanks for all your support, Jen. She's been following me and following Psychic TV. And yeah, that's wonderful. Beautiful. So thanks for that, Jen. And also, when you receive messages, Torspell, do you hear things? Do you see things? Do you use all your senses?
It's just a knowing. For me, it's a knowing.
So clear cognizance.
I can't really pinpoint if I'm actually hearing it or seeing it or smelling it or tasting it. I think it is all of that wrapped into one, and it's just my spirit, my which I have many. I think we all have many. We're not just one spirit. I feel we have animal spirits in us as well, as that's my shamanic and Norse beliefs. But you know, for me, I feel I have a lot of cat and crow and you know, wolf, and you know, that kind of energy that flows through me. And also I just like, I'm very sensitive to people who have been through trauma, have been through major events in their life where they've, you know, come pulled down to the core and then have to rebuild again. I've done that personally myself, and
same.
that makes my reading really unique, because it's like I'm not just doing it as a cardboard cutout, just pretending to pick words out of the sky and just pretend that I'm helping people. I'm actually doing it from the heart, and that's heart, soul, and spirit, and that's my whole aim with this. So, yeah,
100%.
100%.
And even things, I mean, obviously we have a lot to do with each other when we work together, and things you've picked up with me just in conversation, it's just been surprisingly accurate. It's, you know, it's like you're my personal stalker or something. But I can tell.
Don't say that. Oh my God, that makes me feel horrid.
No. But I can tell it comes from the heart, because you always say that with a loving intention.
Oh, you do. You have to.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next one we've got is Emily. Hi, Rhonda and Rob. Oh, this is Torspell now. Liked and subscribed. Just wondering if there's any messages for me and what things look like in my difficult situation moving forward. Thanks.
I'm just reading the message and just getting a message. Hang on.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, changes are happening. We literally have the new moon in Libra, which is all about bringing in balance, righting wrongs, and actually having our energy change to a place of turmoil to a place of balance. So for you, it's a whole new dawn. It's really about taking your blinkers off, taking your hands off your eyes, and looking to see what the world has actually got for you. The difficult situation, yes, well, we go through these, we go through a lot of stuff. And also for you personally, I feel a lot of looking after you, looking after your children, looking after people who look after you. So this is like a whole set of circumstances which you've been thrown into, and it's been going for like years, where you've had this sort of constant just battling, where you've had to really feel like, do the gods really like me? And it's like, now it's time for you to open up your heart, open up your soul and spirit, and actually fly like the birds. I really feel a lot of bird energy around you, so a lot of freedom. From this situation, I feel it's going to be it's a learning curve. It's something that when you're in it, you don't know why you're in it, and you don't know why you have to live this pain and sorrow, but you can come out of it. I feel also a very big change. There's going to be within the next couple of weeks where you're going to really start to see some changes in your life. It's going to be all positive, nothing damaging, and also you're going to learn to say no. Boundaries. This is a big thing for you. Boundaries, and people's boundaries on you, that people need to actually respect you for who you are and respect your heart, your soul, your spirit, and also who you are as a person. I also feel that you are also looking to look for a new house or a new job or a new car. There's something like that around the corner too. I reckon that's around a week, 2 weeks, maybe a couple months away, where you're going to look into doing that. But don't give up. Don't feel you need to give yourself totally away to people's whims. That's not your destiny, and your destiny is to be true to yourself and blessed. Count your blessings, be grateful, be honourable. And even if people aren't honourable to you, really let that go. You need to really hold on to your beliefs and belief and what you actually hold to true. So it's your time to really move on.
Beautiful.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but you can do it. And I really got some great. That's just the beautiful thing, is that you're going to grow like a flower and just bloom so beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So Jenna said, thank you for your reading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful. And Lenny has said hello. So Lenny is joining us on the 5th of November as well. So Lenny's got his own stand. There was someone else that said they were coming. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty. Thank you for that, Torspel. Did you want to do another one? Just one more? Or?
Yeah, I'll do another one. I don't mind.
We've got Sarah. Hi there. Would love a reading regarding what do I need to know for the next few months about my current job? Thanks.
For the last 2.5 years, it's been with your job, very head down, bum up, and very hard work, very building on your career, building on your status, and building on where you sit in the organisation where you work. I really do also feel that the next few months, there are going to be some changes. There's going to be some people leaving and some people coming in. I feel there might be a shake-up with work, and there's going to be something that's, even though that's happening around you, it is going to make you feel a bit unsure about your status in the work, but you're not going to be affected by that. They're not going to fire you or anything like that. I feel also probably in January or February, in that time, there's a promotion coming up for you where you're going to get promoted to the next level, so to speak, or next couple levels up, where you're going to actually start to be rewarded for the hard work you've been doing. You've been really putting yourself out there, and it's been really hard on you, like socially. You've had to really cut back on social stuff, but there is times when you're going to come out of that. Now you're going to be coming to a spot where you can actually know the workload is actually doable and actually workable, and you can do it. I really feel also for you, there's a big sense of direction, your direction, and not other people's things that they want to put onto you. So this isn't like other people's actions. It's like there's reactions and actions. So everything has a meaning. So you might come across, I don't know, hearing something on YouTube or watching something on YouTube that you wouldn't have watched in the past, but has actually inspired you. So a lot of inspirational points around mid-November going into December. I feel there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be inspiring you. So it's going to be in work, it's going to be in play, it's going to be in pleasure and everything like that. So it's a real good time for you to open the doors.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Sarah. That was a pretty detailed reading. That was lovely. Alrighty, so thank you so much for joining me, Torspell. Once again, look forward to working with you. So I'll see you on Saturday, the 5th of November from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Tramsheds. It's a great, you'll love the venue.
And we'll get to steal some of this jewelry.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for showing us the jewelry. So,
right.
So it's the necklace and rings you showed us tonight, but you also do bracelets as well.
I do earrings.
Do
hoop earrings. I do beaded bracelets, beaded rings, adjustable rings, which are the ones I just showed you tonight. I do wire charms. I do leather charms. I do hair twirls, which are these little curly things you put in long hair. I make taufers, which are these. These are called taufers, which are talismans. So they're shamanically blessed. They're all-round blessings. So depending on the stone, of course, depends on what the use for it is. So they're very interesting.
All right. Well, thank you so much. So we'll see you in a couple of weeks. So everyone, come by and say hi.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Okay. So that was. Let me just remove that comment. So that was Rainbow Rob, who's going to be in the reading room, and Torspell, who's going to have his own stall at the Ocean Wing Psychic and Spiritual Fair on the 5th of November, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So stay tuned over the next couple of weeks. I'll be doing other lives where you get to meet the stall holders and that sort of thing. Really excited to be back doing events again after COVID. So I've got this one on the 5th of November. And for those of you further south, I've got one in Albury on the 3rd and 4th of December, so the first weekend in December. But thank you so much for watching. I'm surprised so many people were watching because I'm coming to you from a different time, basically. But yeah, see you soon. Bye.